Hi, it's Adam with WebStarts. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a website in 5 easy steps using WebStarts. In step 1, you'll decide the goal of your website, whether it's to sell products, services, convey information, whatever it is. Knowing this ahead of time will help you choose the right layout and also give you a leg up on what should be on your website. In the second step, we're going to create a WebStarts account. WebStarts is your hosting, domain name, and design tools all in one, and you can access WebStarts from any connected device, so there's no software to install or download or anything like that. Now, normally when you create a website, you'd need to go out and choose a hosting company, register a domain name, and then need to know how to write HTML or CSS code. But when you use an application like WebStarts, it just makes it much, much easier. In the third step, we're going to select a template. You probably want to select a template that resembles something to do with your business category, and I'll show you how to do that. And then in the fourth step, we're going to modify that template by changing out the images and the text so that you can make it your own, so to speak. Finally, in the fifth step, we're going to add a domain name. WebStarts has automatic domain setup, so once you add a domain name to your website, it just starts to resolve in a matter of minutes, and then you can share that domain name and start promoting your website all over the web. So let's hop in, go to webstarts.com. That's what you're looking at here. And when you get there, just click on Get Started. It's free. That's going to take you to the Choose a Design page. And like I mentioned earlier, all of these WebStarts templates are 100% customizable, and you can change them out at any time. So don't be afraid to choose a template that you maybe don't think is exactly right for you. You can always customize it in terms of the images or the content. Now, if you're selling products, you might want to take a look at the online store templates. And if you're conveying information, you might want to look at the blogs and forums. Those just have the apps already baked into them that you need to sell products, in the case of an online store, or in the case of a blog, it already has a blog integrated. But you can add a blog and a store to any one of these templates. So again, that really doesn't matter. You just need to find one that you're happy with. I'm just going to click on the business category, and I'm going to select this one so that we can move forward. And the next step, you enter your name, email address, and choose a password. So I'm just going to do that quickly. Now that I've entered that information, there's one more thing I need to do, and that's enter my phone number and verify that I'm a real person. This just prevents spammers and malicious robots and things like that from signing up to create a website at WebStarts. So let's go ahead and punch that in. I've entered the 4-digit code that was sent to my phone number, and now I'm on the Choose Your Website Address step. And in this step, you're going to choose a free.webstarts.com address, or you can use a top-level domain name like your very own .com. Just keep in mind that if you choose that route here, you'll need to upgrade to a paid plan in order to connect that with your website. So for this demo, I'm just going to select a free.webstarts.com address, and I'm just going to say how to make a website and click Continue. Oh, looks like that's already taken, so I'm going to try how to make a website demo and click Continue. All right, now I'm on the WebStarts dashboard, and I'm greeted by this modal that shows me exactly how to create my website using WebStarts. For this demo, I'm just going to close out of that, but I do encourage you to watch it if you haven't already done so. And then the first view you're going to see is called the dashboard. The dashboard has up here in the top left, it has a place where you can create multiple websites within your account by clicking Create New Website. Over here it has notifications, and then you have a profile pic, and then your menu where you can navigate to things like your account information and billing. If you scroll down the page, these are all apps that you can activate. So if you want to have an online store or blog, you would just click on these particular apps and activate them with your website. And then here you can see my web address, how to make a website, demo.webstarts.com. If you want to change that, you can click on that to change it. But let's go ahead and move forward by showing you how to edit this template just to make it your own. And I can do that by clicking Edit Site. Okay, this is called the WebStarts page editor, and it's divided, the pages are divided into 3 parts. The top part above this dotted line is called the header. Things that you drag into the header appear in that same location on each page. And then down here at the bottom, below this dotted line, this is called the footer. And when you drag elements to that area, they appear at the bottom of each page. The middle section we call the body, and that's where we're mainly going to be working. So let me show you how that works. If you click View Site, and then you navigate from the home to the about page, you can see that the logo, which is in the header, and the menu, which is also in the header, stay in the same spot. And then at the bottom, likewise, you have this subscribe to newsletter form and these social network icons. You can pretty much edit the contents of any element on WebStarts just by double clicking on it. So if you want to get inside that text box, you can just double click on it and then you can change the content. So I will say, so there you can see that I edited some of the content. So if I want to edit an image, likewise, I can just double click on it. What that does is it brings up what we call the file manager. That's where all the files that you upload to your website live. So for example, your photos. Here I've got a number of different photos. I'm just going to select one that I want to use for my background image. And you can see that I just changed that out. So if you have custom photos, what you'll want to do is go add and then image, and then you can just upload those from your computer. Now I do recommend before you start to make your website that you get all of your photography together. And I think if you choose to spend a couple $100s to get a professional photo shoot, you're going to find that that is well worth it, because professional looking photos really make your website stand out and they make it look really good. So now if you don't want to use professional photos, maybe try clicking on the image search option. Here you can search by some photography by keyword, you can search by color, you can search by category. We have a whole bunch of really good quality images that you can just apply to your website. And that doesn't cost anything, so that's great. You can also connect your Facebook account and grab images from there if you want. But I'm just going to go ahead and close that out. Now, something I really like about WebStarts is that you can create these fully customizable forms, and you can add so many different options to your forms, and you can tweak the look of your forms. Now, for this demo, I just have this form that asks for a name and an email address, but I'm just going to make it ask only for the email address. And then under form settings, I'm going to make sure that my email address is in the send form submissions to field. That way, when somebody submits a form, the information is transmitted to that email. I'm also going to send this to my contacts mailing list. That way, when I enable the email marketing app, I can go ahead and have access to all of the people who subscribed to my forms right there inside the email marketing app, and send them follow-up emails and broadcast emails. Now that I'm ready, I just click Update Form, and now it's updated. You can edit the form's appearance. You can do things like click on this cog and then choose your form to be a vertical versus horizontal. Here you can choose whether it's left align, center align, that sort of thing. And you can choose to change the style just by clicking on the style brush and then choose Customize Styles. If you upgrade to a paid plan, you'll be able to create any look and feel that's imaginable. So that's a really great feature of WebStarts. Now that I'm ready to save my changes, I just click Save. That's going to save and publish my changes. I can view those on my live website just by clicking View Site. And if I'm happy with everything, then what I do is I click Add Domain. And then I'm just going to choose my very own top-level domain name. So if I want to say how to make a website demo.com, I can search and see if that domain name is available. And you can see there that it says, congratulations, that domain name is available. And then I click Continue. And then that's where I pay to upgrade to either a Pro Plus or a Business Plus e-commerce plan. Once you've added the domain name and paid, after a few minutes, you'll be able to go to howtomakeawebsitedemo.com or whatever you chose, and your website will automatically resolve. Now, WebStarts will also allow you to use a domain name that you've already registered with another registrar. And if that's the case, you'll want to choose, I already have a domain name, then enter that domain name into the field provided and click Continue. And then after you upgrade to a paid plan, what you'll want to do is log in to that domain registrar and update the name servers to ns1.webstarts.com and ns2.webstarts.com. And if you're unsure how to do that, you can send us an email to support@webstarts.com. We'd be happy to walk you through that, or you can call us on the phone and we'll be happy to walk you through that as well. Now I can click on this logo at any time and return to the All Sites page, and you'll see a thumbnail of my modified site is generated here. And if I want to select that, I can return to my dashboard, and then I can continue to edit my website or gain access to the other apps. And I've made videos on how to do things like get a custom business email that matches your domain name, email marketing, the blog, store, roles and permissions, analytics. There's videos for all those things on the YouTube channel, so be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, enable notifications, and check those out. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching my video on how to make a website, and be sure to visit webstarts.com to sign up for free.